What am I doing here? What are we? Oh God. Okay. This is weird. Hey, what is going on, you curly-toed fucks? Yes, I know, it's been a really long time, and this video is going to be interesting because I'm going to give you insight about what I've been doing in the past year and a half. It's a long one, but hold your britches. God, fuck, So I think you all deserve an explanation for the spotty uploads and my absence for the past 3.5 months or so. This explanation isn't something as simple as I just needed a break. It kind of goes deeper into that, and I wanted to relay this message to you guys in this video. So in the past year, I have been re-evaluating my life, and it has not been easy. So as all of you may or may not know, I worked on a film project called Gook the Film, and it got into Sundance. We actually won an award at Sundance, and on top of that, we sold the film and it did a theater run for about 3 months. What I experienced with that film, creating it and just being a huge part of something that was really important to me, that was a culmination of all my hard work and efforts, was the highlight of my life. Now, what I didn't think about after the film was over was, what next? Justin Chan, who wrote this, directed it, produced it, you know, he kind of opened up my eyes to a world that I didn't expect and kind of like unlocked a certain type of potential in me that I didn't know I had. I think the problem with that was that after the film was over, I was left questioning my purpose. It's like, okay, you did this project, you did the film, you didn't expect to go to Sundance, and it did. You didn't expect to go to theaters, and it did. So what next? What's your next step after this? And I was trying to answer that question, and I couldn't do it. It was blank. So for the past year or so, or maybe even a year and a half after the film was done, I've been trying to find my reason to wake up. You know, aside from waking up and making a paycheck and just uploading videos on YouTube, like, what do you want to do next? Like, what are your goals? And I know it's been a long time since you guys seen a video from me, and you guys are probably a little bit upset about that. And for those of you who left before I could upload this video, you Chauncey ass mother. I'm kidding. That's my beat. It's my beat. I'll take responsibility. And I said this before in a previous video, just because a lot of these YouTubers and social media influencers want you to believe that their life is perfect, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. Look, if you are even slightly insightful, you should know by now that a majority of that shit is a facade. The only problem is with me, I can't lie to myself, you know? And some of you out there might be watching this video and like, oh my God, this shit's too real. Which, real? You think that's real? If you think I'm being too real with you, you have any idea how I talk to myself? You pussy ass bitch. You know, walking around aimlessly and how I felt about my life started to leak into everything that I was doing, my personal life, how I was treating other people, and especially how I was treating myself. So the first thing that I had to do in order to fix this problem was I had to learn how to take responsibility for what was happening to me and learn to take these problems one step at a time. I'm not sure if any of you out there can relate to this, but you guys ever feel like you're trying to do or be so many things at once, you just end up not doing anything at all? I guess if I were to explain it, it's kind of like you're running 1,000,000 miles a day, right? With your head down, not being aware of your surroundings. And when you finally look up, you realize you just ended up back at the same place because you were just running in circles. You kind of feel defeated. So you end up feeling like you're working hard all the time, but you haven't really done shit, if that even makes sense to you. You know, I wanted to be an actor, I was getting into auditions, I was working on my channel, and then on top of that, a new food show, trying to pitch a new television show, trying to write a new movie, and the list goes on and on and on and on. I was opening up food businesses. But when you overwhelm yourself with a lot of these different things, what ends up happening is that you split yourself up into so many different things that nothing really ever gets the attention that it deserves. And so because I realized this, I decided to strip everything away from me, everything that I was doing that I was trying to split my time into, and that included YouTube. And the next step after taking everything away, I decided to add the things that are important to me one at a time. And the first thing that I had to focus on, that is a foundation of who I am as a person, and if I want to continue in being in this space or just living in general, was to get my health back. So during this weird state after the film and trying to collect and find myself, you know, that bullshit term, I gained a shit ton of weight. And I'm pretty sure you guys noticed it too, because I read it in a couple of comments, but in my mind I was like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I look good. You know what's so funny? When you're so out of shape, but your self-esteem is so damn high, the only thing you see in the mirror is a big dick. My self-esteem game is strong, son. I would gain 40 pounds. I looked in the mirror and said shit like, oh shit, son, what you getting swole, cuz? I look back at it now and I crack the fuck up because I was getting so fat and my shirts were fitting like a fucking wetsuit, but immediately I knew what the problem was. My dryer. I don't know why we fat people always do that shit. It's never our life choices. It's always the dryer. As if the washer and dryer has some magical powers against me only and shit. What's up, Merlin? Abracadabra, shrink my shirt again, bitch. Oh my God, I can't breathe. This shit's so tight. I got so bad at a certain point, I started blaming the t-shirt company and shit. Ooh, I'm about to send this email out. Dear Haynes, Fat Lives Matter. Now, I don't know if you all can tell, but in the past 3 months, I have lost a total of 30 pounds. 30 pounds is not where this goal is going to end for me. Clearly, I'm still on the bigger side, but I still have about 28 more pounds to lose. To be honest with you, I would not have been able to do this if I didn't stop, take a second to breathe and realize that I was trying to do too many things at once. Personally, I had to learn how to tackle my problems one at a time. And that was probably the biggest reason why I could never lose weight, or even if I did lose a lot of weight, like the first time I did Funny Fat Fit, I couldn't keep it off. I would try to do things either too extreme, like power lift 6-7 times a week just so I could lose weight really fast, or I just would keep making excuses for myself because I was so busy trying to do everything else. And learning to do one thing at a time and becoming a master of one is not something that was new to me. I had this conversation with myself before. Back in the day, I wanted to be a musician so bad, but at the same time, I wanted to be a comedian, but I made that choice. I decided to drop music for a second and take it as a hobby and just focus on comedy. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here right now. Now, even though I still have 28 more pounds to lose, I have a grip on my health, and I have a healthy perspective about my life and the foods that I eat and how I should take care of my body, you know? So that's why I'm back on YouTube again. Like I said before, I kind of want to do anything and everything, but I am gonna go back to my bread and butter, which is this: having conversations and talking to you guys, whether it's life advice, current topics, or anything that you guys leave in the comments below. Let's have a conversation and talk about it. Let's just make you laugh, because at the end of the day, like, I'm here for you. But the biggest thing that I want you guys to know, that there is no set schedule. There is no Sunday always at 12 p.m. There is only, I will upload when it feels right. So what I need you guys to do as a favor is just to hit that notification button so you guys know when the videos are coming out, because I am going to be putting up content. It might be 2 videos a week, it might be once every 2 weeks, who knows? But I will be actively creating content. But I do have a question before I sign off. Do you guys want to know how I lost this 30 pounds? Do you guys want to know how difficult it was, how fucking mentally draining it was, but at the same time rewarding and easy at the same time? It's kind of weird. Maybe I will. Leave that in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about, and I will see you guys next time. Yeah, shave those pubes. They see, that's what I'm talking about. You don't say shit like that. Hey, what is going on? Yeah, sexy wetback gorillas. Oh, that came off a little racist. Wetback? No, I'm in silverback.